hold up. I found out you can change the color on this thing. Oh, wait. I was going to talk about this, and then I don't know. Everything has been happening, and it's been great. Hello and welcome to this video, and whatever it is, I guess. I'm not sure. Have balloons, though. So, the ducks are back. Their box is here. This is the box. Speaking of, whoever sent them back to me, you were very thorough in packing them, and very gentle and kind to my ducks. Thank you so much. Here they are. They came back safe and sound. Appreciate you so much. First of all, how do I feel about the contest? I think it was a great learning experience. I could have entered my Lano cut. I didn't, and I said why I didn't, but I could have found that out after. That's okay. It is what it is. I'm happy with what I entered, and that's fine. Happy for everyone who entered. Congrats to everyone who entered, who won. Everyone's entries look so cool and awesome. Everyone's freaking talented as hell. Now, on to the things that are just a little weird. Again, like, hey, this is a 15th anniversary contest. I'm sure people have a lot going on. They have a lot of things they have to figure out and do and coordinate and stuff. So I'm sure everyone's busy, and that's probably a huge part of it. But, so in the, like, rules that are like, here's how the contest works, here's how entering works, here's what you should know. Ballots are confidential and remain the property of the MDHA. Contestants will be notified of vote totals in writing within 30 days of the contest conclusion, and results will be posted online for the public to view. The only place that I have found those totals is on Facebook. I haven't seen them anywhere else. If they are somewhere else, amazing, cool. I haven't seen them. I never got notified, hey, the contest is over. Like, hey, there was no follow-up. Nothing. The only time I got contacted was when I reached out and was like, hey, I'm unable to send you the money to ship my entry back. Today's been a little bit of a day. Today the goal was to take the ducks to UPS and get them sent out. My goal was to get them sent out with a return shipping label because I didn't know if the shipping was covered by the entry fee or if it was something that I should cover because it's not like said in the rules. So I figured, hey, I should probably try to cover that to be like just a decent person. So I go to UPS with everything except for the label on the box because I don't know how much it weighs to put that in the information, whatever. And I get there. And the person who's weighing it goes, we can't do this because this is a P.O. box, not a street address it's going to. Like, won't even start the label. And they go, well, get an address. So I set the thing to the side. I'm trying to call the numbers that are listed on the contest information. Nothing's working. One doesn't even work, like, at least for me, maybe because I'm out of state. I don't know. The other one just keeps going to an answering machine. So I take my package, I leave, like I apologize for the hold up because it starts getting busy in there. And I'm like, okay, I have to figure out something else. Contact the post office, like ask and be like, hey, I asked the post office, hey, any chance that there's a way to do this? They're like, if it's a P.O. box, no. So like, okay, cool, that's not gonna work. Try local business, nope. Try Staples, because Staples was like, yeah, we could do it. Staples can't do it. They can't even start printing the label. So no one can do this because it's a P.O. box. Like, they can't even start with the shipping label, let alone the return label. So I email and I'm like, hey, any chance there's a street address so I can get you guys a shipping label and a return label? I just wanted to have both. And here's word for word what was in my email and the response email from someone who's coordinating the contest. So my email was, hi, I'm trying to send my entry, but I can't send it because no one is allowing me to print a label or return label without a street address. They aren't accepting the P.O. box. Is there possibly a street address? Thanks for your time, Meridian. And the response was, now, before I read this response, I don't know if they're busy because it's a 50th anniversary contest. I don't know if they got other stuff going on. I don't know if they're just not familiar with the nuances of email. I don't know if it's all of these things. Here is the response. All the entries go to P.O. Box. That's it. So I'm just sending it. There's nothing for return shipping. It's not said that my entry covers return shipping or where it goes. Whereas with other contests, it says, hey, your entry goes to wildlife conservation and you cover return shipping, which is why I was like, okay, I should pay the return shipping and be a good person. So now it's like, so I'm just sending it. I think there could have been better communication in regard to this contest. I think some stuff could have been maybe a little bit better planned, handled. If it's a 50th anniversary and the only thing you're doing is going, hey, congrats on Facebook, there are people who are never gonna know how they did or what the other entries look like if they don't use Facebook. Like, I only found out that the contest was over through other people who entered who don't use Facebook. I don't know. Also, don't pay attention to the background. Don't pay attention to that background. Don't pay attention to the background. Oh, actually, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. That's... No, actually, I don't know. That looks like an AI thing. This looks like a Snapchat filter that you put behind, like, your Snapchat character. This looks like if they put a tree in the Severance lobby, the Lumen lobby. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Like, they were just like, hey, let's like this place better and put a tree. This is a rich person retreat. We're having the corporate meeting at a retreat, everybody. It's in person and you must attend. You don't get to smell the grass, just look at it. Anyway, Sarah, can we have the quarter 3 numbers? Sarah, the quarter 3 numbers. Like, that's what this gives. That's what this gives. What is this? Why is the water round? Y'all, why is the water round? So yeah, that's basically the extent of how entering the Michigan 50th Duck Stamp Contest. Words probably in the wrong order, but yeah, that's about how it went. I had fun learning how to do something new. I had fun making my entry. Again, congrats to everyone again. Y'all were super talented, made some really cool stuff. And yeah, it's very late when I'm making this, so this video may not make... Hey guys, so I have this question, and I just need you to hear me out because I don't feel qualified to answer it. But do you think this is doable as a name for a person? Like a real, actual person? Like it's a brand for suitcases and phones, and some cities and streets are named it, and even like a line on the planet, and it means center or midday or pinnacle if that helps or doesn't. But like, should a real person be named that, or is that fucked up? Let me know.